seeing all those people meeting at the border during that entire month and exchanging their phones through the wall, it gave me the idea to do a next step of the project, which was the closing of the project. So after 1 month, we were like, oh, maybe we should go back there, because we had to give the scaffolding back, because all those projects are self-financed, so we cannot go forever. And decided to do like any big opening or any big closing, a big lunch, at the border. And as we did the plan of the lunch, the idea was to make a table that would go through the wall. Now the thing is, on the Mexican side, it was possible because that was already on the lot that we, flattened. But on the U.S. side, there was the road. So we tried for this to have a permit to kind of obstruct the road a little bit, to block the road a little bit, but it was denied that we could not approach. We passed it to one border patrol, he passed it to his hierarchy, and they said, if you do that, we'll arrest everybody. So the whole lunch was planned for the Sunday. So we started building a couple of days before a real table, but only on the Mexican side. So if you look at the image, the table is only built on the Mexican side. And that's a real table with seats around it. And the eye you're seeing is the eye of a dreamer. And she's called Mayra, and she's from San Francisco, but she was born in Mexico and came at a really young age with her mother. So all she known was the US. And I took her eyes in photo and pasted it on the table and invited people to come and see Kikito for the last time. The thing is, people on the Mexican side all started sitting and we started making food, but there was nobody on the other side because we couldn't build a table. But we told people to come, so as soon as people would come to take photos, we told them, don't move. Hey, if you're here, just can you stay just a minute? Can you stay a little bit longer? And after like an hour and a half, people were coming slowly. There was maybe 20, 30 people. And we told them, wait, can you grab this? And we passed them a tarp through the fence. Then they hold the tarp open. Then we sent a little drone and we try to match the table with the tarp. And then we told them, that's good, don't move, just put it on the floor. And they all sat. And then we're like, okay, maybe we only have a couple minutes because the Border Patrol are watching, so let's go fast. And so we started passing food, and we had a band where half of the band was on Mexico, the other half was in the US, but it was the same band, they were playing the same music. We were all sharing the same water. We would pass tacos that we would make in Mexico through the wall. We would pass them illegal tacos, and they would sit. Some other people brought their food, and we started picnicking. And after 10 minutes, after 30 minutes, after 45 minutes, no one came and stopped us. So we started to relax, and we started to enjoy the moment, and even almost forgot that the wall was there. It was really a moment of time where we forgot. People were talking to each other, passing the salt through the wall, and then after an hour and a half only, a car came of a border patrol, and one guy came out. And so, I was a bit scared because the woman whose eyes were on the table came also with her mother. So I didn't want them to be in trouble. And I was on the Mexican side, so I told them, send him over me, I'm here at the wall. And I put my head to the wall and I said, hey, sir, come over here. And he came, and we talked, and I proposed him to share tea. And he accepted. And so I took a cup of tea, he took one, and we chinned through the wall. And he actually stayed for another hour talking with people, talking with Mayra. And we couldn't believe what was happening. And he was sharing story with her about the fact that he also have family on the other side and that he understand, but at the same time, he have to do his job. But today, they closed their eyes on this and they saw it from the hills and decided not to do anything. And I asked him if I could post that video of me and him, having tea. And he said, yes. I said, but are you sure? Because we can see your name on your tag. And he said, yes, if, I can show also another vision of how we've been seen, please share it. And I have to say that, I shared it, I had a lot of, amazing comments, but also he shared it, and he told me he also had a lot of death threat and people, attacking him for that. And it's made me realize that on a lot of the projects I've been doing over the years, there's always an angel like that, someone who from the other side or from the side you don't suspect, but still it's going to help you. But it's something you cannot plan, something you cannot write on paper. It's just something that you have to try and maybe fail. But if it succeeds, then it might show another vision than what you expected, and show that the limits are not necessarily when you think they are.